If I was a painting business stuck at $50,000 per month in revenue, this is exactly what I'd do. First, ensure you have the capacity for double what you're at right now. What that means, ensuring you have the team, the processes, and the funds in place to take on $100,000 worth of work the following month, so next month. A lot of the times, if you can't take on that amount of work, sometimes your bottleneck will disguise itself as a marketing and sales problem when it's actually a team problem, i.e. meaning when you get too many leads because your team's not set up, when you get those sales, you end up jumping into the fulfillment and being in the operations, which takes you out of the sales. That is why your sales are plummeting. That's why you get in those cycles of a lot of sales and not a lot of sales. It's because every single time you get too much work, you're having to jump in operations and fulfillment and put your foot off the gas when it comes to sales and marketing, right? So first, make sure you've got double the capacity for your fulfillment and for your operations. The next thing I'd do is establish your brand and make sure you've got solid fundamentals for scale. So first, defining your ICP, your ideal client profile, defining a USP, your unique selling proposition, getting all your cars wrapped, making sure that you've got good presence, making sure you've got good visuals on your socials, and making sure that you're set up for success and you're able to operate at that $100,000 and $200,000 a month level and continue to get good referrals. This is going to set you up to be able to advertise, but also charge well when you advertise that cold market. Next, I would launch ads on Meta. Specifically Meta, once you've done the brand work, once you've got good presence on your social media platforms, once you've got a good website, once you've established and wrapped your cars and done some work on the ICP and USP, now you're ready to go to Meta, which is generally a lower quality lead, but because of your brand and because of the systems you've got set up and because of your team capacity, you're actually going to do well on Meta. You're going to get a lower cost per lead than you would on Google, and it's still going to be a good quality that you can actually sell. Then I'd let brand and automated sales do the heavy lifting. So with the systems that you've got set up in your sales and the brand that you've built, let that do the heavy lifting and manage that system. Don't always be in it. The next thing I'd do is harness AI to make your selling easier. So automated follow-up texts, automated nudges on your quotes, an AI appointment setting bot if you can. Basically harness AI to give you more out of your time on the sales and the marketing front so that you're not having to hire a sales rep as soon. When you get to that 200K a month mark, you're probably going to want to get a sales rep in there just to free up your time more on the operations and actually being the CEO of your company. But the more that you can hold off on that, the better your margins are going to be and the more cash you can stack to be able to get through that bottleneck you're going to hit on the 200, 300K a month mark.